This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 820, Compassionate Scapers. Enjoy. Next one's from Gabrielle. If the Gielinor map was to expand once again, what would your ideal addition be in terms of content and or terrain?
Well, I think that Doc could lead his people to a new landmass island home for the Fremennik to branch out, because they're Viking explorers and they branch out everywhere, and this could be like a Newfoundland or something like that.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And and would just have all kinds of fun, shenanigans with Doc and being a god and leading his people to this new land and this new undiscovered wilderness. Undiscovered. There might be people living on it, but
course.
Doc, it would be undiscovered. Doc would, of course, call it undiscovered.
And, of course, you're probably thinking, where does this go?
Where does it go?
Well, where would you put it? You'd put it.
Oh, I would put it on the west side of the Elven lands, because, as far as I can tell, there's an ocean there, right?
Yeah. Except on old school, you have the Kevos lowlands.
But this is RS3, so I'm not.
Well, I guess if you look at the map, the way it's kind of set up, it's not immediately directly west of Prif. There's space out there for that. So, I guess there could be room for something to that effect, right?
Well, yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
The problem is, I like that because all of the other things that I could think of, you didn't require a landmass in any way. It just required a world gate. And we have one of those, luckily for us.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to go for something that's a little bit different than normal. It's not necessarily a new landmass. I would like to see, through some means, maybe divine intervention, the wilderness restored to its former glory.
Oh.
4 and 3.
That would be cool.
Now,
that would be really cool.
The rumor is that expansion number 2 after Menaphos was going to be Invention Batch 2 plus 4 and 3.
Man. See, that's why we can't have nice things. Darn it. No, but maybe all is not lost. We probably could go back. They probably could do something with 4 and 3 during this whole thing, right? Because that's Zaro City.
Yeah.
That's like the high. I'd like to see it.
Right, and the only downside is that how would you make it work so that all the current existing features like PvP, for those who want to do it, though you could probably kill that at this point, the Wilderness Divination training method, the quests that take place there, the King Black Dragon, the Mage Training Arena, the Wilderness Agility course, how do you preserve all of those things while still allowing 4 and 3 to be a thing? Because, they occupy the same place, and 4 and 3 was, I believe, Second Age, if I'm remembering correctly, of when that happened. So I don't know how exactly you would square that, but I think that'd be a really neat thing to explore. Maybe if we ever get the needle back, though Karapak is bound to it.
Yeah, well, maybe you do that just like we have New Varrock. So,
Oh, yeah, through some kind of portal or something?
Something.
Yeah, that might be a way of doing it.
And I mean, PvP, I wouldn't necessarily want it, but we could have it. I mean, call it urban warfare, whatever. You know, people set up ambushes in houses. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Though if I was actually going to introduce a new landmass, I'd probably use it again to introduce PvP. And I'd make it off to an island somewhere again, you know, make it be continent sized, except it would be the PvP continent. And it would, you know, and it's a shame that they didn't do this with Darkscape and
Yes,
Dimension
that
of
would
the
be
Damned
great.
when that happened. And you know where I'm going with this? What if that was our version of PvP, a combination of Darkscape and a Battle Royale fog theme thing where you could have, you know, like a safe area in the middle of this continent where you could prepare and maybe do some skilling, say have that be the size of a city like Varrock and Falador. But outside of that, you walk out through one of the doors, you randomly get teleported somewhere, and then you have a countdown, and it's an all-out survival fest that, you know, happens every 20 minutes 3 times on the hour, and the entire island is instant. So it doesn't matter what world you're on. It doesn't matter what world you're on. You just go to this island, you get popped over to an instance shard world where you're going to be able to play with everybody who wants to do PvP and interact in that way. And I think that would be the next biggest thing that they could pull off and have it be done in a way like archaeology was, where it's not even pulled, but they're going to make a PvP system where PVMers can be successful. Because you need some constituents that you're going to bring over and have buy-in with that. So those would be my two.
And that would be I mean, don't forget, like, Darkscape happened from, it was like 2 JMods.
Yeah, it was a lunchtime experiment.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wouldn't probably take a huge team. Man, that would be awesome. And I think maybe the only way to bring PvP back in. I don't think the old stuff will.
No, the old wilderness system won't work.
No, it's
the other way, and I don't want to go down this track right now because this is a topic that we're going to do for a monthly bit one day. It's going to be, how do you bring PvP back with Castle Wars? Okay. That's the other option.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just a means to gamble, essentially.
Yeah.
We could do better. I love the idea of a Darkscape island. With a battle royale feature. I'm like, damn, we missed a boat on that.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah. So, and, you know, Jagex is developing other games, and, you know, maybe one of them will be a MOBA style ARPG. Who knows? Imagine if that could tie in to this kind of battle royale style system on RS3. That would be really neat. So
yeah, it would.
That's where I'd go on that. You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.